Your move, your move.
What's up guys, it's Rogue2 here and welcome to another amazing video on the channel. This is just a quick clip before the actual video starts, reminding you that every month in 2024 we will be giving away something. This month in January we are giving away an entire Valiant Smashers booster box, so make sure that you do enter. Giveaway ends on the 29th, which I believe is a Monday, which will be the last upload of the month, and then I will announce the giveaway at the end of the month, so 2 days later. All you need to do to enter this month's giveaway is just comment down below in any one of the videos that are uploaded this month. There should be around 6 videos. Just comment down below what you are looking to pull from Valiant Smashers and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy the video. What's up guys, it's Rogue2 here and welcome to another amazing deck profile on the channel. For today I got you a different version of FireKings. You guys did request it based on the Sinful Spoils FireKings video I had a couple of weeks ago on the channel. Many of you wanted to see the Dogmatika version, so here it is. I bought it for you guys. If you do enjoy this type of content, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Are you playing FireKings? And if so, what variation of them? So starting off with the main deck, we have triple of the legendary FireKing Ponix, or the Little Chicken. The Little Chicken is absolutely incredible. He essentially on normal or special will get you your spell and trap searches, and that is crucial in this deck because you want to be seeing your island, as the island really does get your entire engine going. For the Elephant Man, known as Avatar the Arvata, we also play 3 of him because he is very important to insulate ourselves from hand traps. If you don't know what he does, he is a monster negation, which is fantastic. He can negate a monster effect from anywhere, from the hand, graveyard, field. It doesn't matter, he just negates the activation and then blows up a fire. He also, when goes to the graveyard, is a monster reborn, which is why I play 3 as well, because you can be sending him from the deck, or destroying him from the deck, to the graveyard to keep your resource loop going. For the last 3 of here, we have triple of the FireKing High Avatar Kirin. And this is again one of the new cards. If you don't know what it does, during the main phase on a quick effect, can destroy a card from your hand or field and special summon himself. So it allows you to dodge Imperm and Veiler on your little monster when you normal him or special him, and they try and negate him so you can't search the spell or trap. You can destroy your Ponix, special him, resolve the effect, and then Ponix, since it was destroyed, will come back during the standby phase, which is something I forgot to mention, that Ponix recycles itself every standby phase. When this card is destroyed, you essentially get to non-targeting special something from your graveyard and then non-targeting pop in the same chain as well. So really cool card. For the big Ultra Divine Mega Chicken, we have Sacred FireKing Garunix. This card is also very important for the deck because if you add him off the island, he essentially special summons himself. He follows the Gazelle ruling, which means he doesn't actually need to be in your hand to see the destruction as long as it was in the same chain. He'll special summon himself. He can do it from the graveyard as well, which comes up in the resource loop. So you're going to be special summoning him from the grave a lot, and then on summon, he's going to be destroying a FireKing from your deck and then gaining the attack. But we don't really care much about the attack unless we're going for an OTK. Whatever we destroy is going to have its effects, and we're going to continue disrupting our opponent. For the one-ofs, we have the 1 FireKing Avatar Rangbali. This is your spell and trap negate, and he can also special summon himself if a face-up FireKing is destroyed by card effect, which is pretty cool. As I said, blow up a fire, negate a spell or trap. Doesn't have any effects in the graveyard, sadly. And for the last FireKing, we play the 1 FireKing Avatar Barong. You are always going to want to destroy this card because then during the standby phase, he's going to rotate you for any FireKing card, which is really nice. And it's going to usually add you your FireKing Avatar Kirin. So that is how you do it. That is it for the monsters. Let's now go into the spells. We are playing triple of the FireKing Sanctuary. This is, of course, the new continuous spell that they got, and it's very cool. What it does is, on activation, it's going to place you your FireKing Island from the deck. Fantastic. It's also going to give it protection. If it would be destroyed, you can destroy something else. Fantastic, because if your island gets destroyed, it nukes your own board. Not the worst of things to happen in this deck, but sometimes if you have the other engine that I'm going to be showing you, the Dogmatikas, you don't want to be blowing up your board. And also, if you have the correct materials, so 2 level 8s, if your opponent specials, you're going to be able to immediately XC summon into your Divine Chicken, known as the Garunix XCs that we got in the structure deck, and that's going to board wipe as well. So really important. I play 3 FireKing Sanctuary. I also just play 2 FireKing Island. Why 3 and 2? Because I'd rather see the Sanctuary over the island. You can cut the Sanctuary to 2 if you want and just play, 2 and 2. but you know, I feel like the Sanctuary provides disruption and protection, whereas the island doesn't. But the island is, of course, a rotor. By blowing up any monster, doesn't need to be a fire, and you search a FireKing monster from your deck to your hand. So, again, an incredible card. 1 FireKing Skyburn. You search this with your Ponix if you already have access to the Sanctuary and or the field spell. And what it does is it essentially quick play removal by destroying FireKings you control and cards your opponent controls. It also, in the graveyard, you can banish it and protect a card that you control. If it would be destroyed, you can banish it. A FireKing would be destroyed, you can banish it, and it wouldn't be destroyed. And for the last card, we play 1 Circle of the FireKings. Wasn't playing this card originally, but this is insane in the going second because this allows the OTKs. You can basically destroy your Keyrins, summon something, pop a card, or you can... And then if you already have a Garunix in the grave, it will summon the Garunix as well because a FireKing was destroyed, and you essentially push for OTKs that way. So that is it for the FireKing stuff. It is 20 cards in this 40 card deck. So half our deck is FireKing engine, and the other half comprises of the Dogmatikas and hand traps. So we're starting off with triple Nadir Servant. This card is really, really incredible in this deck. It allows you to search Ponix. There is a combo guide coming out in the near future, so make sure you do stick around just to see how important Nadir Servant is. The 1 Nadir Servant gets you like 4 or 5 cards. It's a completely busted card in my opinion. We also have the 1 Fleur and Maximus. Don't play Ecclesia because it's a bit of a brick. You need your normal summons to be either the small chicken or the elephant man, so you don't really want to use your normal. You usually search Maximus, and then Maximus banish, send to, search your Ponix, and then in the end phase grab Fleur, so you have that negate as well if your opponent has an extra deck monster on the field. For the hand traps, we have triple Ash Blossom. It's a fire, it comes up, you can recycle it with Wolf. It's amazing, this format still. We have triple Effect Veiler, again, I'm playing the best hand traps of the format in my opinion. So there's Ash, triple Veiler, and then of course triple Infinite Impermanence, giving us a wide range of hand traps to hit most decks and basically control the game from there. We want to slow down those combo decks and make them play at our pace, and of course we will be able to control the board and continuously blow up cards and outgrind our opponent from there. We also have 2 DD Crows. This could be Droll, this could be Nib. I prefer the Crows for the Pearly matchup. You can banish the things. Also, in the FireKing mirrors, banishing things from the graveyard is also very important too. So that's why I play the Crows. And now for our power spells. Let's get this out of the way. We play double Crossout Designator. Of course, with so many hand traps, we have a wide range of things that we can call with Crossout. In the mirror match, we have even more. But essentially, we want to be protecting our Ponix from Veilers, Ashes, Imperms, and we can do that. Nadir Servants are very, very safe if you have Crossout because it can only Ash it, and you have the Crossout. We play the 1 Call By, so 3 ways of protecting your combos. And then I play the 1 Fire Formation Tenki. Why? Because this is extra consistency. But I don't want to be playing 3 because I don't want to clog up on them. Just the 1 is fine. Let's now move on to the extra deck. Starting off with the extra deck now, we are playing the Tri-Brigade Link 5. So Bacephalus II. He is really important in the cases where we hard open the Maximus and we want to search the Fleur. We can then send it because this has the accurate attack stats. Also, when it's sent to the graveyard, it's going to be sending another Beast Warrior, Winged Beast from the extra deck to the grave. So we send our Garura for a draw, and then we can banish him. And then later we'll be sending our Link 4, which is in the mail, hasn't arrived yet, but I was very excited to bring this profile. So the Link 4, which is the Tri-Brigade Shureg, and what he does is when he hits the graveyard, he's going to rotate your deck for a level equal to or less than the number of banished Beast Warrior, Winged Beasts in your banished pile, and that of course will be the Link 5, so you can search for your level 1 Winged Beast, which is your Ponix, and that is how the Dogmatikas synergize with the FireKings there. For another Link 3, we play the 1 Decode Talker Heat Soul. We can potentially make him. He doesn't come up too much in my build, but you can make him, and that is why he's there. A Link Karibo with a different side, with a Link Karibo and a Wolf can make you the Heat Soul, and you do play a lot of hand traps, so sometimes that is enough. We play the 1 Tri-Brigade Ferajit, the Baron Blossom. We only play this because we're going to be sending this to the graveyard to then draw a card and put one at the bottom. So it's, again, we're going to be drawing cards constantly by sending with Maximus. This is supposed to be a SP Little Knight. This is a budget version, so I just play the Barricade Board Blocker. You can also play the IP into the Unicorn tech. I'm just playing this because this protects my field spell and my continuous spell, and also allows me to grab more copies of it from in the end phase. We have the 1 Heater, the Fire Charmer, pretty essential. they're always going to have an Ash or something, and then you can use it as material. This is where the SP would be really nice with the heater. We have the 1 Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, again, to recycle your fire monsters. We have the 1 Secure Gardener and Salamangreat Almirage. Why do we play this? If we hard open Maximus and no Fire Kings, we can normal summon a hand trap, turn it into Almirage, turn it into Gardener, and then we'll be able to banish Almirage from the grave and start off with our Dogmatika plays. So we'd at least be able to search, draw a card, and then get Fleur de Lis at the end phase, so you'd have at least 1 negate, and you would have drawn a card, hopefully another hand trap, and then you can sort of maybe try play from there. So that is why I'm playing those 2 cards. For the fusions, I sort of mentioned him. We have Titaniclad the Ash Dragon. When he's sent to the graveyard during the end phase, he will special summon you or add a Dogmatika card or Fallen of Albaz. We have 1 Garura, Wings of Resonant Life. Again, as soon as he hits the grave, you draw a card. We have the 1 Elder Entity Entis. You can pop cards as well by sending this to the graveyard of Maximus or Nadir. We have the 1 Sky Thunder Zeus. I think we all know what Zeus does. We play the 1 Garunix Eternity. Such an incredible card. You only really need the 1. You're only going to do the play once, I feel. But it's really nice when it does come up. 2 level 8 monsters. When on special, on XC summon, excuse me, it's going to Raigeki everything. And then it has a detach effect where you can blow up spells and traps. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, it can reborn FireKing monsters from the grave up to the number of materials that this card had, including itself. So pretty cool. And to round off the extra deck, we have the 1 Golden Castle Beast Melong. Something, again, you can send off the Nadir's Servant or the Maximus, and as soon as it hits the graveyard, it's essentially a bounce for a monster. So it's like a compulse. So as I said, you know, the extra deck is pretty budget. It's not finalized at all, but now let's move on to the side deck. Starting with the side deck, we of course have triple of the Rockman. We have triple Nibiru. Again, try and punish those combo decks and make them play at our pace. We have double Drone and Lockbird as well. So if we do side all these hand traps in along with the 11 we play, we would have 12, we'd have around 17 hand traps in the main going second, which isn't too bad. Good chance of seeing 2 there and hopefully stopping our opponent from comboing. We have our In Time card, which is our FireKing avatar Kirin. We play him because we can destroy him from the deck and send any fire from our deck to the graveyard, and that would be our Volcanic Scattershot, burn 500 and win in time. So we needed an in-time win, I feel, especially if you're going to be grinding a lot with this deck. You're going to be going into those game 3s without a minute left. You're going to be able to burn them for 500 and then win the game there. Not the best way to win, but it needs to be done. We have the triple Dark Ruler No More. This could be evenly matched as well. I just feel like since the Fire Kings are very big, you can beat over the stuff that you do negate. And I feel like evenly can be negated by Omni, whereas Dark Ruler cannot because it can't be responded to by monster effects. We have double Cosmic Cyclone along with the quick play Fire King Blast that we play in the main. We have 3 ways of getting rid of spell and traps, so I feel like that was enough. One of them being searchable, of course, and then to round it off, we have triple Solemn Judgment. We don't want them cosmicking our field spell because the continuous does not protect from banishment, just from destruction, and we can judgment anything really and evenly. We can judgment any summon, any spell or trap. It's just a good card for going first. And that is the end of the deck profile.
It's time! Let's go!